It's Wednesday, just so that you know. I feel really bad. I've never followed on from that Macathon, have I, about the days of the week? But it's so lovely to see you. And today is smelling like a beautiful day. And I want to show you in a moment what I have got right next to me because I'm so excited. Look at these. Does anybody know what these are? They are from our back garden and they are sweet peas. And they are called sweet peas for a reason because they smell so sweet. They are gorgeous. So I've picked them, and apparently the more you pick them, the more they grow. And because it's our snipping week, as Linda's reminding us, and tomorrow is the great big snip. So this time tomorrow, it's not just going to be me and Funny Bunny. It's going to be lots of people with their caterpillars. And if you have a caterpillar at home, whether it's out of grass or cardboard or paper or cake or any other type of caterpillar, and you want to join our Zoom session, come into Facebook Live at 10:45 tomorrow. You send us a message and we will invite you. But we're going to have one massive snipping session tomorrow. But this morning I've been snipping these flowers and they smell great. They're from the back garden, Linda. The front garden is north facing and they're not quite as advanced. But I've been telling my neighbours this week, today, when they start growing, people can come and help themselves. So if any of you live in Wembley, within walking distance of my house, come with your scissors and you can cut yourself some sweet peas because they are one of the most beautiful flowers there is. Well, I'm just really excited about this week because it's our hairy week, isn't it? And yesterday we were making our lions with different types of hair, even including orange rind. I don't know whether you had to go doing that. Well, today we're thinking more about the hair on our heads. And I have been looking because at lunchtime today, I'm going to be speaking to a volunteer of a toddler group who has a very famous beard. And I thought this session was going to be all about beards, but it's about beards and moustaches and the hair on our heads. So I went looking in my house to see if I could find any beards or books about hair. Well, I found this amazing book and I love it. It's called All Kinds of People and it's a lift the flap book. So I thought I would show you the page that's about hair because you might see your hair in there because hair comes in all shapes and sizes and colours, and it even for some people changes colour. I was born with white blonde hair and look at it now, and I've only got a few grey hairs of which I am very proud. I know lots of people cover them, but I like them. And yeah, I'm going to show you these pictures and let's lift the flap. So can you see? So let's look at this first one. It says, some people have brown hair, or red, or black, whoops, or blonde. Some people have hair that lies flat. Others have hair that sticks up straight. Some people like to plait their hair. My daughters love to plait their hair, or one of them does. And some people like it bushy. I wonder what your hair's looking like today. Here we are on this page. Some people have short hair. And others have long hair. Remember Linda, she had that hair right down to her bottom and chopped it up at the beginning of our snipathon. It went from being very long to being short. The next one, some people have straight hair, others have curly hair. And when I was growing up, I always used to say curly hair is a sign of brains, and I think that's right, you know, having curly hair myself. But of course, having straight hair is good. And the last one, some people have lots of hair, And some people have no hair. And I know there are some babies, and my little girls, it took them at least a year to grow hardly any hair on their heads. So hair is a wonderful thing. And nearly everybody has it, unless you've got alopecia or something like that. But hair is wonderful. Linda saying she was born with ginger hair, but it fell out at 2 weeks and grew back white. Well, mine was white blonde as well. And I can see Miriam saying good morning. And Miriam's hair, when she was a teenager, used to be a different colour all the time. It went from red to brown to black to blonde. Oh, she loved changing the colour of her hair. And yesterday we were walking along and we saw somebody with bright red hair. That's going to give you a little clue. 3 o'clock this afternoon, I'm going to be showing an interview that I'm going to be doing today with somebody who loves colouring their hair. Well, I went looking for books about hair, and I went looking for beards and moustaches. There is a church mouse who has written a book about beards, and I haven't quite got in contact with him today. I think he's too busy scurrying around looking for cheese. But look at this picture in this book about a moustache, about the big sneeze, and look at his moustache. Isn't that hairy? And look at the fly on his nose and he's going to sneeze. I wonder if you've got books that have got moustaches or beards in them. And I wonder if somebody in your family has a moustache or a beard. I found another beard in my house. Shall I show you? Buddy loves this beard, but it's not quite the right time of year. I wonder if you can guess who's got a big, bushy, white beard. And he's not really very busy at this time of year. He might be making things for you. But look, he's got a red suit. And he's got a big white beard. It's Santa. Look at his white beard and his white moustache. It is amazing, isn't it? And I thought today we'd have a little bit of sensory play all about the hair on our head. And I've been doing some collecting and I found a piece of card. And then you could use the back of a cereal packet, whatever. I found a piece of cream card and look what I've drawn on it. What's that? Can you see? Yes, it's somebody's face. There's the face. And what are these? They're the ears. Can you point your ears? And there's the eyes. Can you blink your eyes and point to your eyes? There's the nose. And here is the smiley mouth. Well, I thought, so sometimes we get some black wool and yellow wool and red wool and people can stick on their hair. But I thought today we're not going to do any sticking. We're just going to do a little bit of playing. And I found some things to create some hair on the top of the head, to create a moustache and to create a beard. So let's see. I wonder what you like. I wonder if you are a beard sort of person. Generally, women don't have beards, but I've heard of some people that do. Well, there we go. There is our person. I wonder what the first thing is going to be that we're going to use to make some hair. Look, let's see. I'm going to put some hair on the head and see if you can guess what it is. What is that I'm using to make the hair on the head? Can anybody guess? And I think, why don't we give him a beard? Oh, look, we'll turn it into a man and we'll give him a beard and give him a moustache. Who knows what that is? Look at that. We've made him into a very, very hairy person, haven't we? Can you see? Yes, we've been using grass from the garden. So he's got a grassy head, hair, grassy beard and a grassy moustache. And you could even look, take the hair from there, move it up here. My gosh, look, they could have long hair like Linda. Look, like Linda had a long time ago. You can just play around with this. If you make a little card like this, isn't that amazing? There's somebody, they've got long hair, so maybe you could put a ribbon in there. That's fantastic. So that's one way that you can make hair on a person. So you just knock it off, move the hair, grass out of the place, What else have we got? Oh my gosh, who remembers what these are? Do you remember those melon seeds? Oh, they feel so good. And look, you could put them on the top to make hair like that. Can you see? Isn't that amazing? And you could even make little, they could make it up like a little bun. Can you see? That's amazing, isn't it? Look at that. You could create all types of hairstyles. I quite like that one myself. But yeah, just look at that with melon seeds. So we've got melon seeds. Do you think I can get them back in the jar without them spilling? Let's have a look. Now, in lockdown, who knows what that is? It is a tea bag. And I've been drying some tea bags. And in here, I've got some dried tea leaves. And look, you can make a little beard out of these tea leaves. Watch. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? That's like a little bit of stubble. We'll have a little bit of stubble on there. And a lot of daddies and a lot of men, this time in the morning, if they haven't been to the bathroom, they've got a little bit of stubble on their chin. And I know that some people in lockdown, some guys, that they've not been shaving it off, that they've been adding to it and making all this hair. Look at that. And I know that our friend Rich, he hasn't shaved his beard for so long that, shall I show you how big it is? It is absolutely enormous. Look at that. His beard is getting longer and longer. And I had a friend, Ralph, and he even plaited his beard and had beads in it. Can you believe that? Look at that. What a messy beard. But a lot of people have beards. And it's interesting. Maybe if you go for your walk, you can have a look and see how many people who have got beards. Let's see what else we've got we could use to make a beard or to make some hair. Let me have a look. Oh my gosh, I've got a confession to make, guys. I've got these sesame seeds and I don't know what to do with them because I was tidying out a drawer. Do you remember when we started lockdown and we all thought we were going to tidy everything out? Well, I'd got tidying my drawer out. And these are best before April 2005. So I bet, in Yorkshire, it's waste not, want not. So we better have a go at seeing if we can make some. Oh, look, there's some hair. Oh, let's give them a little beard. I'm a bit obsessed with beards today. I don't know why. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? So you could find lots of things and then you can just put it back in the container. That's going to be really, really hard. Let me take the lid off. Now, the thing about having a piece of card, and as I said, you can use a cereal box to draw first. You can use whatever you want. I've got, who knows what these are? Let's make some spiky hair at the top. Who knows what they are? Yes, they're tomatoes. They look like spiders, don't they? But it's just a fun way. And here's something else that I went and got from the garden. And some people have hair like this and they put gel in it. And it gets really spiky. And that's some little twigs. It's fun, isn't it? You can even make a spiky beard. If you want, you could try and make pictures of everybody in your family with the hair on their head. You could draw around lots of ovals and make your family going in the garden, in the park. It's just incredible. I just love it. And of course, last but not least, what do we always have at Daniel's Den that we could use with this project? Yes, Linda, you are right. It is a fun craft with so many possibilities. My imagination has been going wild. And we are thinking about making some craft packs, so ideas would be great. But look, our Play-Doh, and yes, it's still green. And some people would say, oh, you can't have green hair. Well, some people dye their hair green. But it doesn't really matter. The thing about sensory plays, it's all about touching and feeling. And I'm going to do a little bit of rolling with this. And you see, I love rolling it. Oh my gosh, our time has nearly gone again. And I know that some people, and I think Yvonne's into this, that they have like hair extensions, and it enables them to do lots of amazing things with their hair. Not that I'm going to do it here like Yvonne's hair, but look, you can make all types of hair. It's just such a fun thing to do. I remember with a pussy cat, we were snipping hair. I can't find my sisters at the moment, but you could find something and you could cut the hair. Look, there's a moustache, all sorts of wonderful things. Yes, Linda, no wool involved. Well, we had wool yesterday, but you have a look in your house, and I bet you will find things that you can use to make hair for somebody's face. And wouldn't it be wonderful to make a picture of everybody in your family if you want to do this? And do you remember 2 weeks ago? I'm gonna leave that there. Do you remember 2 weeks ago, Lisa, and that little cardboard tube when she made the hair out of spaghetti? That has to be one of my best days in lockdown. That Lisa made me cry with laughter that day, and it was absolutely wonderful. And maybe you two can have a go at making a face today. Let's see if we can do that and share. You can share it with us or share it with family, because it's so important that we're here to encourage and support one another. It's Mental Health Awareness Week this week. And some people may not be feeling too great about their hair, but if you make a picture, make a bit of fun about it, it really cheers people up. And yesterday, Herman and Hubert, they cut each other's hair. And on our Facebook page yesterday, we did a brilliant photo showing before, during, and after. So check that out. And you must today at 12 o'clock watch the video that is being shared. It's the last but one video. Tomorrow will be the last one with Cuthbert, and others may come afterwards, but it officially ends tomorrow. But today, my cousin's son, Joseph, he's 9 years old. He's just turned 9. And you will never believe what he is snipping. He's not snipping it, he's doing something else, but it is an incredible video and it is shared with permission from my cousin. So look out for that, and we will look out for you tomorrow. If you want to join us, send us a message. I'm going to create a Zoom session and we're going to have a great big snip along with Cuthbert and his cousins, and it's just going to be a wonderful day. So it's time to say goodbye.